So we are delighted to be joined by a guest this week on the Birmingham View. It's James Graham, who represents DC United UK. James, thank you for joining us. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. Thank you for having me on.
No, you're very welcome. You are probably best placed, alongside Derby County fans, to give us the real lowdown on Wayne Rooney's management style. Obviously, he left DC United this summer to join Birmingham, and Adam, each week for his sins, is backing up that Wayne Rooney will get there and can be a good manager with some good players. So I just wanted you two to have a chat, really, about Rooney. How did you find him as a manager at your club?
He's one of those guys who's certainly connected with the fans. He's honest, let's put it that way. He gives a straight, honest view about how things are going, and he tries to, well, he definitely gets his point across because he doesn't take any, he doesn't pull any punches against certainly the likes of the referees, for example, because Major League Soccer is not known for its refereeing standards, as we can all imagine. How, especially it's gone in over here in the UK, refereeing this season's been not the best. Is probably the nicest way I can put it. But we're used to that in MLS consistently at the moment, and it's just, he certainly makes his views known, and he doesn't always get the right calls made. We had some appalling decisions at the start of the season this year, and he made his feelings known. It got a little bit worse before it got a little bit better, but he's, like I said, he's honest, and that's what you get out of him, and it is good to see.
Adam, have you seen that so far in his managerial comments?
Well, yeah, I mean, he's come out once or twice, hasn't he, and said the players need to grow some balls. I
mean, that's brilliant.
Yeah, to be honest, what he's saying is, I can't agree with him more. We've got such average players that have managed to skip by season after season, and he just needed someone to come in and say, you like just ain't good enough, and put it out there, and he certainly is doing that.
And are you going to get that from the board to support him with that as well, though? Are you seeing any sort of, going to see any personnel changes or anything like that?
Nah, not really.
It's going to have the same problem then.
James, what was his playing style like? What if you could just define his footballing style in a minute or two? How would you just define what you got to saw at the end?
Yeah, so he wanted to play an attractive attacking style, and that was great. We were just unfortunate. We had quite a lot of injuries, which meant he was unable to play his 4-4-2 that he was really wanting to get. And I love 4-4-2. Being English, Mike Bassett, England manager, got to have 4-4-2 all the way.
Yeah.
But we had some major injuries, which forced us into a 5-3-2. Which he said he'd never done before. He'd never played it. He's always fought at the back. And we did well. We actually did better with it. So he's adaptable to depending on the situation. So he does have some tactical nous about him. But yeah, you should get some attacking once you've got the right players in. And he knows how to get the best out of the players he's got. So when he brought Benteke along to the club, he said, right, okay, he's big, he's strong, he's got a great first touch. Let's pump the ball up to him. And we took advantage of that. Granted, he didn't always score the goals that he should have done, but you could see that he was trying to implement a style which also included a high press as well. So you saw our goalkeeper, most of the time, he was like a midfielder. He was that high up the pitch. But that was the style he wanted. He wanted to have that high press, win the ball higher up the pitch, and get those counter-attacks going very, very quickly.
You've started to see that, Adam, haven't you? Just haven't got the personnel to do it.
Yeah, we were definitely winning the ball high up the pitch. The problem is we've got the midfielders. Some of them aren't backing up the strikers, and then the defence isn't backing up the midfielders. He's definitely trying to play out from the back. Unfortunately, he's got a goalkeeper that can't kick the ball, so that ain't happening very well at the minute. And again, like pretty much what's happened with you, he's been riddled with injuries at the minute. We've not had right backs. He didn't have the main left back for a while. The keeper's just gone down. The captain's just been injured for the last game. He ain't having the best of luck. So, of course, the media are definitely jumping all on this
Yeah.
But like I keep saying, give him a window, get some players in. You can see what he's trying to do. I agree with what he's trying to do. The style of football he's wanting to play. It's definitely the way you get out of this league. You can't just keep hooping a ball for 90 minutes and expect to be sitting in the top six. That ain't going to happen. No. So yeah, I'm all for it. I'm all for him. I just don't know how much time he's going to get because, like I say, there's a lot of fans now are really wanting him out the door. The media are hot on him at the minute.
Yeah,
I still want him, but let's see.
How have you found it? Because he came in after John Eustace, who did, from the looks of it, he did rather well with the club, and then they got rid of him, which was a bit weird, and then they brought Rooney in. How's that been with the fans?
The problem is if they'd have done it before John Eustace's last two games, because he won his last two.
Yeah.
Then but before that, we hadn't won in 5. We couldn't buy into. If they'd sacked him then,
yeah,
I don't think anyone would have moaned about it. But the fact that he went and beat Baggies, and I think we wiped the floor with Huddersfield 3 days later. Then 3 days later they sacked him. That's what's really pissed the fans off, if I can say that. So yeah, and like I say, they wanted a big name. They want this brand of football, which again I agree with. The brand of football is the way they're going to do it, but. He had a real tough first 5 fixtures, which I was like, I didn't expect much out of that. Yeah. Then we had the 3 fixtures, which I was like, he's got to start picking something. We scraped past Sheffield Wednesday, home to Rotherham. We just didn't have a clue. You know, you're thinking, this ain't going how it should be going, this end. And now, he needs January. But obviously, it's Championship. There's loads of games.
I hope he gets the time that he needs because he can be a really good manager. We look at what he did with Derby County and almost saving them from relegation, and the fact that he had no money at all and he was able to do what he did, give him that bit of money, give him the ability to sign the players that he wants. I think he'll be a great manager.
I do. Listen, I still back him. I really do at the minute because I like what he's trying to do. Unfortunately, we just ain't got the players to do. We've got so many League One standard players in this squad. They can't do it. I mean, he's asking them to play football, and like some of them just can't pass a ball 5 yards or track a man. I mean, you can't keep putting that on the manager. You just can't keep putting that on the manager. Yeah. So I want him to this brand of football, this style of football. I agree with the owner's vision, and at the end of the day, the owners are the ones paying the bills, so they're right to pull in who they want. But fans want him gone, and they ain't going to get rid of him yet. He's just signed a 3.5-year deal. He ain't going anywhere yet.
Expensive.
Yeah, and all his backroom staff. I'd imagine they ain't going
He brought quite a lot over from DC. I think they only left one person behind, which was one of our former players, Fred Briant. He brought everybody else across, which was sad to see from our point of view because we loved them. But yeah, it's just one of those things, isn't it?
Yeah, it happens. Listen.
Yeah. James, before we let you go, thanks for that. Just there's lots of Birmingham fans that come on this channel and have a go at Adam for, sticking up for Rooney. What message what heart can you give the Birmingham fans watching this about their manager?
Yeah, he is one for the fans. He will want to do the best that he can because he is one of those kind of guys who's been there, he's done that. And you look at what he did with Derby and the great stuff that he did there. And the fact that he almost saved them from relegation, nobody expected them to do as well as he did with them. DC, he had a bit of a tough start in the first 6 months when he first took over. We were in a really, really bad place and we had a lot of work to do. Started off great. Then we had the bad run of injuries and he had to change the way he was playing and the formation. So he had to tweak things around. We finished better than what we had done in the previous couple of seasons. So he'd improved where we were. Give him time.
I agree, mate. I agree. I just, like I say, there's a lot of pressure now on social media. People are really now getting annoyed with it. I'm like, you just got to relax. The problem is we're sliding down the table very fast at the minute. We were looking comfortable 8 games ago. We're not now. And like I say, it's probably another 5 or 6 games before we even get to the January transfer window. It could be bad by then, but let's see. Hopefully, you never know. Football get a few freak results along the way, but he's been unlucky. Yeah, he's been unlucky so far, but I'm still Rooney in. Keep him there.
Listen, both of you, thanks so much, especially James. Thanks for coming on and talking all things DC United. Good luck for the rest of the season. Where are you? How has your season started this year?
We've literally just finished our season, so I don't know when this episode's going out, but the day before we had the MLS Cup final, which was between Columbus Crew and LAFC, which was a fantastic game, especially for a neutral. So it should be starting back up in February of next year, February-March time. So we've got about 11 weeks before we start kicking things off again, which is just can't wait for it to get going again.
Excellent. We'll look forward to it, hearing more from you. Perhaps you come back on, when Rooney's doing well, maybe in the season.
Exactly. Why not?
Get a Derby fan on as well, if you can find one.
We'll see you at the end of January, see if you're still there.
Thank you both. Cheers, Adam.
Thank you.
Thank you, James.
Cheers,
nice
Mark.
one.
Cheers, James.
Cheers.
Bye-bye.